Oh, right. If you spend military points on it, you have no chance of losing stability. Oh, Yep. The sudden change. You can tell if it's sudden if it's reducing by a lot more than usual. I think these two provinces were the ones. This province was the only one that fully demoted. I was hoping for the city to do so, but oh well. Eventually, they're going to lose ground in the burger. All dynasties decline, and the greater nobles of MEIOU have been no exception. The loss of prestige and power has sufficiently eroded their rights to such an extent that they are now second-tier, lesser nobles. This has damaged the overall power of the greater nobles in your country and strengthened the lesser nobles, and they will be much more manageable, no doubt. That would be great. Only 10 more months and I can finally build the workshop. Yippee! Of late reports have come in of powerful criminal factions rising in our home Han. The resulting rise of widespread criminality, extortion, and looting has led people to increasingly question our leadership. Sorry, the people questioning our leadership. And this is not dealt with, and MEIOU's follow are totally out of our control. 20 hours. They're fine. Okay. Fine with losing prestige, it's not losing a staff. Which one do I want to remove? I think I want to remove the extensions to autonomy. Or I can just wait. Yeah, I think I should actually wait until I've demoted most of the greater nobles. And then actually start stripping them of their privileges. That way they have little to no power to stop me. Because it's probably decimal points after that one. And who knows? Well, Paradox truncate, so it could be, for all I know, 373.96. It probably was, because inflation just brought it over to 374. Really? Oh, if I lower inflation by 1. Yep, 372 now. 0.00. And it's going to be built faster now, too. It's still gonna take, 20 months. Well, still, it's instead of 24, which is better than apps. Yeah, it's better by 4 months. Although it's going to take a while for it to properly recalculate. White grinding was a technique used in the manufacture of gunpowder. Distilled spirits were poured over the powder before grinding it together in a paste, which was allowed to dry and then rolled into balls. In this way, the separate components of the gunpowder did not separate during mixing, and the balls restricted moisture and, when crushed shortly before firing, provided gunners with a pre-measured amount of gunpowder for each shot. All this dramatically improved the ability of armies to manufacture, transport, and use gunpowder safely. Alright, so I unlocked new cannon type, all of which are identical. Yeah, all the early cannons are identical, and then the later ones, well, there really is only one for tech level, so... Not sure if these are based on... I don't know. Yeah, I need their shocks, so... Samurai heavy cavalry, because... Why not make sure that they... You know... Role-playing and whatnot. Stand to the time period. Alright, let's take a look into this and see how much I... Oh, so it's going to be costing less than 100 when I... after I invest manpower the final time. Well, at least that's good. Yippee. Besides, this gives me innovativeness. Not amazingly useful at the moment, but... Oh, the one that gives you tons of rebels. Ah, the monarch's dead. It gives me prestige for some money, so... It's not great, but the other ones are worse, so... This is your tax income. Sometimes even to the negatives. I'll use the same one as last one. Zen. Northern rituals or pay tribute to the spirits. 5 ducats, gain 2 legitimacy, gain 1 prestige, -1 missionary strength, reduced tolerance of food faith, more tolerance of heathens, more yearly prestige, more yearly legitimacy. Nah, I don't need the prestige. Well, I don't plan on buying anything anytime soon, so you know what? Cabinet seats. Well, at least I'm no longer gaining corruption. That's because I overshot my equilibrium point. That's what it's called. The stability point, equilibrium point. Anyway. Yeah, the high manpower should arrive around the time when it hits, I'd say... well, 8,700? Well, definitely by the time it hits 8,800. What's 80% of 900? Oh, 720. Yeah, 8,800. It's really closer to 8,700. I guess 30? Maybe 40? Wandering Holy Man. Villagers have approached us asking us to do something about a wandering holy man in our territory. Although it is unclear if they are truly the ones bothered by this or if they are asking for the temples. Mahayana Buddhism has a tradition of itinerant ascetics, hijiri, who would wander around the countryside preaching Buddhism to the people, such as the famous Ippen. Inspired by their faith, these wanderers did not belong to the hierarchy of the temples, so many of them were also beggars or peddlers who sold their wares at the same time. At times, the hijiri were holy men who inspired the people, while at other times, the hijiri were nuisances who were frowned upon by monks and bothered the people. And get a minor missionary bonus with a chance of church displeasure, which is not a great modifier to have for a year and a half. Arrest them for vagrancy. Please don't give me that. Hey, no church displeasure. The church doesn't care. Build a great palace. Fine, I'll do it for the prestige. Huh? Nah. I have no interest in an ally there. I wish they would stop corrupting the army rolls. Ugh. Well, I'm starting to feel a little bit tired, and I've started this recording a bit later than usual anyway, so I think I'll actually just stop it here. I'm getting a bit tired of wearing headphones, and to be honest, a little bit bored. I think I'll stop it after the month takes over. Saves game. And end the recording. Until next time, whenever that may be, probably tomorrow.